1 to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Temple Owls, squaring off with another team from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The Black Knights will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Temple Owls offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Irvin. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. So Army's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show.
There he goes! The Black Knights of the Hudson using surgical precision in this quarterback run game.
Yeah, and you're not talking about surgical precision in the passing game. That's not what Army does. They want to run the football. When you sign up as a QB to play at Army, you know that. You better be able to do it. You can see the run there.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the toss. Runs through a tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Back to the ground with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Simon. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Bringing the heat. Got the back over the middle. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. With the catch, it's short. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Motion from the back. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback keeps it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Coleman. Caught over the middle, it's short. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got...
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Encroachment defense. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Simon. Snags it over the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Turning it on. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The option look. Plows through the defense. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Sends it back in motion. On the option. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Coleman. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Come on, boys. Let's power up.
On the option. He'll do it himself. The pitch. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. The snap sets up the throw. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Simon. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Back open in the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining 1st half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To give to the big fullback. Oh, better look out! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. comes this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that, and I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on 2nd down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's short. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Army! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. To attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Miami is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. Man, the U is staring at a big fat L right now. They're trailing by 14 to Syracuse.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To throw, it's Simon. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They want to throw it. Running to Green. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Reed. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. He's got the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Rushes on him. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short. Looking for it on the read right. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Looking downfield, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. New set of downs after the completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll pull it on the read. And into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Number 12.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
13, Army, 12.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the air, it's Coleman. Makes the catch. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Black Knights are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's short. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they regain the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Clark.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to pass on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Dropping back, it's Simon. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He's looking to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage. They've given up some plays. No big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pocket breaking down. The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. To the defense, it was opportunistic. To the offense, it was catastrophic. A blown opportunity to score and take the lead.
And man, it's been a physical ball game, and I think you're starting to see the wear and tear on some of these ball carriers for this offense. They just don't seem like they've got the same ball security and the same desire to hold on and squeeze the football. I think at this point of the game, the defense better conditioned, and they just want it.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.